afternoon and welcome to the November 20th, 2024 meeting of Chatham's Historic Business District Commission. As soon as our clerk, Sam Strybeck, gets through reading the Governor's directive concerning these meetings, we'll do a roll call of the members who are present, and we'll be doing reviewing the applications this afternoon to assure that we have a quorum. And I know we do. Sam?
Pursuant to Governor Healy's March 29th, 2023 signing of the Acts of 2023 extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergencies, suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Laws 30A, Para 20, until March 31, 2025. This meeting of the Chatham Historic Business District Commission is being conducted in person and via remote participation. Every effort will be made to ensure the public can adequately access the proceedings as provided in the order. A reminder that people who would like to listen to this meeting while in progress may do so by calling the phone number 1-508-945-4410. Conference ID 272-384-39 hashtag, or join the meeting online via Microsoft Teams through the link in the posted agenda. While this is a live broadcast and simulcast on Chatham TV, despite our best efforts, we may not be able to provide real-time access. We will post a record of this meeting on the town's website as soon as possible. In accordance with town policy, the public can speak to any issue, hearing, or business item on the agenda during the meeting when recognized by the chair.
Thank you, Sam. And now for the roll call. We have Darcy Sequin, our vice chair.
Darcy Sequin is here.
Obviously, our clerk, Sam Strybeck.
Sam Strybeck is here.
Regular member, well, he's not here. Bob's not here. We have a first alternate, Tim Gilmore.
Tim Gilmore is present.
He'll be taking Bob's place. Regular member, Doug Grattan.
Doug Grattan is here.
And the chair, Dan Silver, is here. First order of business will be the minutes. And as soon as those are approved, we'll move right on to the applications. And when our clerk, Sam Strybeck, reads your application, we ask that you move to one of the podiums on our right, introduce yourself, and give us a brief synopsis of your proposed project, and we'll take it from there. But please remember to speak only while at the podium. All right, the minutes to be approved are those of the meeting held November 6th. Are there any additions or changes?
Doug Grattan will make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Okay, motion is made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore approves.
Darcy?
Darcy Sequin approves.
Sam?
Sam Strybeck approves.
Doug Grattan approves.
And Dan Silver approves as well. All right, Sam, our first.
First application is for an alteration and addition. This is an alteration. 32 Heritage Lane, Chatham, Mass. 02633. Install 650 kilowatt solar panels. Will not exceed roof panels, but will add 6 inches to the roof height. 13 panels total.
All righty, do we have anybody here or anybody online?
Hi, can you hear me?
Okay, you're online?
Hello, yeah, I'm online. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
If
This
you'll
is
introduce
Brendan,
yourself.
Yeah, my name is Brendan LeBron. I'm representing Trinity Solar on this project. So the proposal for this project is the installation of, it's actually 15 matte black solar panels across the south-facing roof of this dwelling.
Wait a minute.
All right. What can you tell us about the solar? Well, let's see what the questions are first. Doug?
Yeah, the color of the conduit of the panels is black, I take it?
For the panel, matte black, yes.
Okay. I have no further questions.
Okay, Sam?
I have no further questions.
I have no questions.
No questions.
I have no questions either. That was too easy. All right.
Okay, so Doug Gratt will make a motion under additions/alterations, application 24-122, Linda Worth, care of Trinity Solar. Application to install solar panels on the structure located at 32 Heritage Lane as presented.
Darcy Seacon will second the motion.
Motion is made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Seacon approves.
Sam Starbird approves.
Doug Grattan approves.
And Dan Silver approves as well. All right, our next application, Sam.
We have a site improvement, 24-129 Leon and Deborah Long, application to install a generator on the property located at 1148 Main Street.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'm Debbie Long. My husband Leon is here also. Our site improvement application is for the purpose of installing an automatic home standby generator. It is the smallest Generac model, and it will be situated near the dwelling, approximately 12 feet from the dwelling, completely out of sight from the street. It is in excess of 30 feet from Main Street, in excess of 45 feet from the nearest residential neighbor.
All righty. And this is just their regular color, Stan, it's going to be on a plastic pad, or,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
This-
Tim? I'm sorry, you have to go back to the podium?
I will, but I just wanted to point out,
We have a
They
pointer.
can't hear
We
you.
should have a laser pointer up there.
okay.
There you
What
go.
I pointed at was, my husband was holding up a board with a white rag on it to show where the generator would be situated,
Okay,
completely out of sight from the street.
yeah.
It's behind hedges. The elevation of our property is about 5 feet above the street.
Yeah. I don't know about the rest of the board, but I'm quite familiar with both ends of that property.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you are, right.
All righty. Tim?
I have no questions.
No questions.
Sam?
Any efforts are you making to screen it from view from the street?
It is completely blocked from the street with hedges.
With the hedges?
Yeah, if you look at the photo.
All right, no other questions.
I have no questions. Okay, no questions, Dan?
No questions either.
Okay.
Nope.
So Doug Grant will make a motion under site improvement, application 24-129 Leon and Deborah Long, application to install a generator on the property located at 1148 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Seacon will second the motion.
Okay, motion is made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Seacon votes to approve.
Sam Starbird votes to approve.
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
And Dan Silver votes to approve as well. Thank you so much.
Thank
It's a nice
you.
application.
Thank you.
Very nice. And presentation, I may add. All right. Sam?
Yes, and just, let me get these papers.
You're welcome.
New construction, 24-126, Stephen Ganotti, care of Pine Harbor Wood Products. Application to construct a detached garage on the property located on 81 Depot Road.
Good afternoon. Are we ready?
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay.
Just introduce yourself and
Sure. My name's Jamie McGrath from Pine Harbor Wood Products on behalf of Stephen Janetti, and we are proposing to build as, that's a picture of the neighboring structure, actually, but we are proposing to build a 24 by 32 detached two-car garage with a dormer on the front and a full dormer on the back. That is a representative photo. I think that's of the neighboring, yeah. There's the existing home, existing shed to be removed, no tree removal. The property sits obviously on Depot Road. There's a driveway down the left side of the house, as you can see in the photos, and the building, as the site plan that we submitted indicates, will be kind of centered. There's not a ton of space, so left to right, so it's about 16 feet off both property lines, left and right, and also the rear. Two-car garage, cedar shakes, PVC trim, everything will be white. 6 light windows in the dormer, awning windows, and then 4/4 on the rest of the windows, the double hungs, both in the rear dormer and on the gable ends. Just a fiberglass door on the front and the raised panel overhead doors on the front wall as well, and some exterior lighting over the doors, barn-style lights over those. Happy to answer any questions.
Okay. Jim, you want to start us off again?
Hey, could you just go into a little detail about the lighting? I see the 3 fixtures in the front. Is there any additional lighting?
See any?
I don't think there's, we're just doing lighting over the 3 doors, over the 2 overheads, and they are kind of the gooseneck barn-style lighting that we had submitted and had approved on the building next door, which I just realized today are not yet installed, but will be soon. They started just working on that after the season was there. But, yeah, just galvanized style. They're not painted black. They could be, I suppose, but I think he chose the galvanized style barn neck light as per pictured, right?
And what about the garage doors themselves? Are they electric, or how do they operate?
I don't know the answer to that, if he's gonna put motors on those or not, but I think there will be standard, handles, obviously, to pull up from the outside. I don't know if he's motorizing those yet or not.
No further questions.
Okay, Jesse?
Are the inserts in the windows black, or are they going to be white?
They are, I think that's shadow line, they're white.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
all white windows.
and are
And they're a simulated divided light with a spacer bar.
okay, thank you. And are the shingles going to be natural, or are they going to be dipped, or?
Cedar shingles would be natural. The roof shingle, the existing roof on the small house there is weathered wood style. It's older, but it's weathered wood, and I believe we're gonna be doing weathered wood also, and natural white cedar shingles.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
No further questions.
Sam?
This picture you're showing with a 3-car garage, this is an example of what we're
That's,
talking-
I don't know why it's in there, but that's the one that we built on the abutting property.
That's the one what?
I believe that's the one that's on the abutting property that we had
Oh, I see.
just built last spring.
Okay,
I don't know why it's in there, honestly, but it's in there.
but it's similar.
It's, yeah, similar in that, but this one's a 2-car garage with a pass door versus the 3 overhead doors.
Yeah.
So the other one, I believe that picture is a 36 wide, and this will be 32.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm looking at the way you've divided not on the 3-dimensional one, but on the one that's drawn
Okay?
correctly. And the 4/4 proportion doesn't really look very good.
I'm not a fan. That's what the
I mean, it
homeowner
should
asked us
be-
to get approved.
Generally, that window shape should have a 6, you kind of expect a 6/6.
Yeah, or maybe even 4/1 or something, but I'm not a big fan of the 4/4 myself. We talked about that with the homeowner, and I think this is what he chose, so that's what we've applied for. If you said we need to do 6/6, I don't think that would be a deal breaker. Most of those windows, there's 6 light awning windows in the front dormer that face the road. These windows in the back dormer face the cemetery. I don't know how much that matters, and both gable ends are certainly not really road facing. So the hope was to stick with the 4/4 for the owner's preference.
It just looks more like Chatham,
I'm,
6/6.
I wish
And
they were a
that
little,
would be
if they
the
were gonna
side.
be, yeah.
That would be the side, and the front, I think you've already done the ones as 6.
Correct.
So I don't think there's a real cost issue.
I don't think it's
So-
that either. It was a preference.
So I think you'd never see it, but this is our job.
Yep, understood.
So I'd like you to,
If I could,
if
If I could
we
propose-
make a motion, that we're gonna make a motion that includes 6/6.
We all have to agree though, Sam.
But the rest of the panel may not agree with us.
I understand. If I could propose, Sam, and I understand where you're coming from, as I said, I'm not the biggest proponent of the 4/4 where they're kind of square-style sash. I could even extend these windows to be a little bit taller. There's room to do that, to make them, so at least the grill pattern is a little bit taller than square, where maybe we're like, I think it would be 12, or no, it'd probably be 14 wide by 16 tall instead of 14 by 14, where the 4-light is right now, it's almost square, almost to the point where it's wider than it is tall in the grids, and I'm happy to extend those windows a little bit to try to get them a little bit taller, but we'd like to try to stick with the 4-light if we could. We could extend those windows, probably make them 6 inches taller, so at least they look a little bit more, because I'm in agreement with you on that.
So you'd make the windows bigger and still hold on to the 4/4?
Yes, because I
Rather
think
than-
right now the sash is
Rather
square.
than just changing them to 6/6?
The homeowners asked us to present this as 4/4, that's what they prefer.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna vote for it.
I understand.
Doug?
I have no questions, but I do agree with Sam with a 6/6, and I would support that if that was what the commission wanted to do, so, and to get it approved.
Yep. Jim?
I'd be in favor of the 6/6.
I'm happy to change this to 6/6.
And I have to
I don't
follow
think it's
along,
worth-
I have to follow along with the rest of them too.
And I don't disagree with any of you, I'm actually in favor
No,
of that,
just,
but I just told the homeowner
Yeah, I
I'd bring
mean,
this to
It's just
as
what
presented. but
belongs there.
That's, I think the building next door has 6/6 also, and I don't see that being a deal breaker.
I mean, you get a lot of windows on the second floor, I don't, anyway, so it doesn't,
Yeah, and it's not a cost thing, it was a preference for the homeowner, but 6/6, I believe, will be fine, and if for some reason it's not, we'd come back, but we can approve it as 6/6 if we
That
get
was
to
gonna
that
be
point.
my question, if the homeowner's okay with it, so
Yeah.
you don't have to come back.
I think we've had the discussion, so I don't see this being a problem. If it, for some reason is, we'll reapply.
yeah, 4/4 would almost be like a bathroom window or a kitchen window or something,
That's right.
yeah. All right, Doug?
All right, so Doug Grant will make a motion under new construction, application 24-126, Stephen Genodi, care of Pine Harbor Wood Products. Application constructs a detached garage on the property located at 81 Depot Road, with a change that the rear windows be 6/6.
Darcy Seacon will second the motion.
Tim Gilmore votes to approve?
Darcy Seacon votes to approve.
Sam Stryper votes to approve.
Doug Grattan votes to approve?
And Dan Silver votes to approve as well. Very
Thank you
good.
all.
We're on a roll all without me here. Okay. All right, very good, sir, thank you.
All right, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for being so accommodating, too.
So the next new construction application is 24-127, McMullen Family Trust, care of Eastwood Companies. Application to construct a new dwelling, swimming pool, and install landscaping and hardscaping located at 2548 Main Street.
Hello, Susan Ledoux
Oh,
from
Sue is
Eastwood
online.
Companies. I am. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can, we can't see you, we saw you for a little while.
Oh, yeah, my camera and mic look like they're working on my end. Hopefully you can see me.
There you are.
Yeah, hello. I'm actually representing this application and the following application for the demolition of the two outbuildings that are currently on the site. Do you want me to do the new construction first?
No, I think,
Yes,
We
Do
have
the
to know what's going on it.
what?
Usually, we have to know what's going on the property before we allow the demolition.
Okay, got it. Okay, that's fine.
That was my opinion.
I think we did
Yeah,
the
I'm fine with
theater
that if you are.
Go ahead,
demolition
Dan,
of the
it's in your
theater
hands.
what's that?
Before we did the new ones.
You want to do what? And we should review what's going up there before we do the
Exactly.
demolition.
Okay?
Okay.
It's out,
Okay.
yeah.
If we don't approve the demolition, though,
I got a feeling if we like this, we're gonna approve the demolition. So we'll do it anyways.
okay,
I mean,
So-
All
generally,
right,
we
I'll
always see what's
continue.
going up. before
Okay.
we- yeah.
Right.
All right, thank you. I'm going to, as quickly as I can, go over my cover letter or my narrative to the commission while you take a look at the other items. This 2548 Main Street is located in the R20 and R60 zones. It's split. And there are currently 2 non-historic structures on the site. And just quickly, a shed that was put on the site in 2015, and then a garage sort of outbuilding that was built in 1988. And we filed an application for the full demolition of these structures, which will follow. The new home will be located approximately 174.8 feet from Main Street, so it will sit back quite a ways. The following schedule of exterior materials and products are proposed and shown on the attached house plan, site plan, and landscape plan. The exterior color, siding material, trim, the house will be sided with pre-dipped white cedar shingles, a heavier trim, built-out rakes, PVC, AZEK, and white. Shutters will be black vinyl louvered shutters on the front elevation. Roof color material, architectural grade asphalt, GAF, pewter wood gray, and you can see the photo of the similar house that we're building. The covered front porch will be brick and bluestone with a portico with a copper cap. The covered rear deck and second floor deck will be slate gray AZEK. The front porch and rear deck columns will be white composite. The rear second floor deck railing will be decorative railing as shown and is white composite. And I think I've added or included a similar house with the decorative railings that we've done on another one. Windows, Anderson 400 series with applied interior and exterior grills throughout the house, 4/1, and the cut sheets attached. Front door will be 6 light with panel below, and side lights to match black in the cut sheet and photo are attached. Other exterior doors will be 6 light with panel below, similar to the front door, black and full light, similar to the front door. Foundation, poured concrete. Garage will be attached. It's a 3-car garage. It's basically a 2-car garage and then a small bay. And the carriage-style doors will be Fimble American Legends, 12 light square top white with a cut sheet attached. The chimney will be stucco-faced box painted white with a copper cap, and there's a photo of the similar house. The driveway will be paved and circular in front of the home. Walkways and patio. Proposed front walk and rear pool patio will be paver blocks, and I've attached, there it is, yep, a photo of the pavers. Exterior light fixtures will be onion lights mounted on the light blocks next to exterior doors and on the light post at the driveway. Light fixture will be verdigris and or antique brass, which I've attached a photo to show representative light fixture. Exterior mechanicals, there will be 2 air conditioner condenser units, which are proposed on the right or east side of the proposed house, and they will be out of the public's view. The pool equipment will be behind or north of the proposed 18 by 36 in-ground pool. Yeah, and the landscape plan is a basic landscape plan. And let's see, behind the pool and the landscaping hardscape plans attached. And we basically have ornamental plantings around the base of the home, the foundation, and existing photographs of the site. I did include, so you could see the street frontage as it is now. And I don't know if Chantel, if you can find that street view. And it just shows basically you can see through the trees, and the old garage sits back about 94, 95 feet from the street. And the house will sit back farther than that. So it really won't be in the public view. And I did include an overhead view of the site and the assessor cards photos. So I'll take any questions. Thank you.
All right. Kim, do you want to start or do you want to wait?
No, I'll start. I really don't have any questions. I think it's a beautifully done plan, and all the accessories to the home, as far as the windows and everything else, I don't have any questions.
Darcy?
As always, excellent presentation, Susan, thank you. I have no questions. We know what, Eastwood does, and it's always very, very nice, so I'm good with
Thanks.
everything.
Sam?
Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Could you tell me what the pitch of the main roof is? I can't read it, well, it's a little small.
Okay, let me go to that plan.
Not the dormer roof, but the main roof.
Okay, let's see
Not-
here.
Oh, the shingles are in the way, husband. Sam?
Excuse me,
That's what it is, yeah.
I can't read the pitch.
Oh, there we go. All right, let's see here. The main roof pitch is I'm having a tough time too. 4/12?
Susan, let me
Make it-
jump in. The pitch
There
of the
you go.
main roof
There's-
is
yeah.
912, Sam.
Yep, yep.
Not 9 and 12?
Make it
Correct.
bigger. Thanks, Bill.
Well, that makes the height a little lower. You were facing with 28 feet height, so I suppose the fact that you built the house previously, I think, stands it in good stead. It's nice to see a picture of a finished house. Anyway, I think it'll be a good use for the piece of property.
Doug?
Thank you, Sam.
I'm familiar with the product and the home that was just finished, similarly like in Harwich, and, it's a great site, so I have no questions.
All right. Well, any house that comes before us that's proposing interior and exterior grills, I gotta approve. No, it's a nice-looking house, and I've got no problems with it whatsoever.
Thank you, Dan.
Hey, thanks.
So Doug Grant will make a motion under new construction, application 24-127, McMullen Family Trust, care of Eastwood Companies. Application to construct a new dwelling, swimming pool, and install landscaping and hardscaping located at 2548 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Seacon will second the motion.
Okay, motion is made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Seacon votes to approve.
Sam Strybert votes to approve.
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
And Dan Silva votes to approve as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
members of the board.
Take care, folks.
Thank you.
Good luck. I hope this one goes as well as the last one did.
Me too.
I'll stay online for the next one.
All right, so just reintroduce yourself.
Oh, we have the
Wait, Sam's got to read it.
Yep, go ahead.
demolition, 24-128 McMullen Family Trust, care of Eastwood Companies. Application to demolish the garage outbuilding and the shed located at 2548 Main Street.
And Susan Ledoux again from Eastward Companies, and simply it's we're removing these two buildings from the site, and although we do like that garage outbuilding, it does not work with building coverage requirements, and so we will be removing that. And that building was built in 1988, according to the town's records, and the shed was located on the site in 2015. And so you can see the two buildings. If you have any questions for us, we're here. Thanks.
I just wish I had someplace to put it. Tim?
I have no questions.
I have no questions.
Sam?
Was that a carpentry shop, being used as a carpentry shop?
Bill, do you know?
I do.
Is Bill still at the podium? I'm sorry, I can't see him.
As I understand it, and this is kind of what I was told by the broker in this effort, is that, and there was some research that was done with Jay Briggs by Bill Riley and I think Dave Clark, and apparently that was a dwelling at one time, and then when the house was built on the other lot, the abutting lot to the west, that building was converted into as you just said, Sam, some kind of a carpenter shop.
That's all I have. I have no questions.
Doug?
And I have no questions.
No, I had no questions, just where can I put it?
Sort of, it did occur to me, though, that the shed is in pretty good shape, isn't it?
Yeah, I would not agree that it's in good shape at all.
Okay.
But it's not, and, you know, my motivation was to try to keep keep it as a kind of an ancillary building on the site, but with Chatham's fairly restrictive coverage bylaw, it really has to go to be able to do the house that we'd like to do.
All right.
All right, so Doug Grant will make a motion on a demolition, application 24-128, McMillan Family Trust, care of Eastwood Companies. Application to demolish the garage/outbuilding and shed located at 2548 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Motion made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam Strybert votes to approve.
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
And Dan Silver votes to approve as well. Thank you, Sue.
Thanks so much. Have a good
Everybody.
night.
Thank you very much.
We have continued hearing, site improvement, 24-119 Bay Ridge Realty, LLC, care of Dennis Caricado. Application to install a propane tank at the rear of the property located at 751 Main Street.
All righty. Do we have anybody here online or?
Yes, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, certainly can.
Dennis Kirkard, I'm here.
All righty.
And I was here last meeting. We had to relocate the propane tank because we were hopeful to get natural gas, but that was not available to us. So we had to keep the propane tank. So we relocated to the side. And the last meeting, they asked if we could conceal the tank. So we're proposing to put a fence up in front of it so you can't see it from the street. The same fence that was approved back, I think, in the spring when we came in front of you, in front of the board for another landscaping project that we were doing, and it was approved. So we're just asking to put the same fencing up around the propane tank.
Okay. Kim?
It looks like it's going to be the same fence as the fence that's shown in the pictures that are behind along the patio. Is that correct?
Correct.
No questions.
Is that going to be a 4-foot panel or a 6-foot panel? How long is the fence?
We're going to cut it down to size just to, because we don't want to block the walkway. So it's just going to be the length of the propane tank. So it will just cover the propane tank.
Hold on, our vice chair couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I got
Speak up more.
It will just be cut down to size to cover the propane tank, not height-wise, but length-wise. It'll be the same height as the other fence.
Okay, thank you.
Is it possible that it only needs to be a 4-foot fence?
We could do a 4-foot fence if the board's okay with that, sure.
This is a fairly prominent thing. It catches your eye because it's a bump off the main facade that faces Main Street. And so that's
Right.
why we have a concern about it. It's not just a casual thing just because it's a propane tank and then you think it's a secondary issue. We think it's, once you put a fence around it that's 6 foot high, it's going to be, I think it's going to be very, even more noticeable. Whereas a 4-foot fence would just cover it and we'd be done with it.
Let's do that then.
What did he say?
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
That's what he said. All right, again,
I mean, just follow common sense here.
Yeah, no, I'm completely fine with that. I didn't know what you guys wanted, but 4 foot is fine.
Yep.
All right, now I would agree with Sam on the 4-foot fence as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, just.
Okay. And you're in agreement too, Mr. Chairman. All right, so Doug Grant will make a motion on a continued hearing / site improvement, application 24-119, Bay Ridge Realty LLC, care of Dennis Corrado. Application to install a propane tank in the rear of the property located at 751 Main Street with the fence being 4 feet high,
The condition of the fence, yeah.
with the condition of the fence being 4 feet high.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam Strybert votes to approve.
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
And Dan Silver votes to approve as well. Thank you.
All right,
That
thank
one's
you,
out of the
guys.
way. Good
Okay,
luck.
take care. Thank you.
All right, Sam.
I've lost the,
There you go.
sorry. Administrative approval exemption, 24-120 Cornfield Condominium, care of Paul J. Cazalt and Sons Incorporated. Ratification of the certificate of administrative approval to replace the roof on the structure located at 1291 Main Street.
All right, who were the devils that were not on this one?
One more after that, so you can keep it.
Doesn't really matter.
One second.
Well, no,
So this was the application
We're voting
for
on
the cornfield, reviewed by Doug and Bob on, and approved by them on October 23rd.
Okay. Go ahead, Doug.
All right. So Doug Grant will make a motion, administrative approval / exemption, application 24-120, Cornfield Condominium, care of Paul J. Cazalt and Sons, Inc., ratification of a certificate of administrative approval to replace the roof on the structure located at 1291 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Motion's made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam Strybert votes to approve.
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
And Dan Silver votes to approve as well. All right, one more. Well,
24-123, 1424 Main Street Realty, care of Keating Construction, ratification of the certificate of administrative approval to replace the roof on the structure located at 1424 Main Street.
This application was reviewed by Tim and Darcy. They're replacing it with cobblestone gray, and this was done on October 29th.
okay. Just for clarification, next time, let's say roofing.
Right.
All right, so under administrative approval / exemption, application 24-123, 1424 Main Street Realty Trust, care of Keating Construction, ratification of a certificate of administrative approval to replace the roof on the structure located at 1428 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
The motion's made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam Strybert votes to approve.
Doug
Dan
Grattan
Silver
votes to
votes to
approve.
approve as well. All right, we're still going.
Okay, 24-124 Janet Plotner, 2013 Revocable Trust, care of John Domos. Ratification of certificate of administrative approval to reshingle and replace the trim on the front and side of the structure located at 583 Main Street.
Okay, and I'm assuming that's like kind?
This application was reviewed by Doug and Darcy, and it was replacement of shingles, trim on the front and sides. The trim was they had originally come in and asked for a composite, and we said, no, that was a full hearing, so they're doing a wood fiber. So not a full
Okay.
wood, it's a wood fiber, so it still has the appearance of wood.
Ready? Very good.
So Doug Grant will make a motion, administrative approval / exemption, application 24-124, Janet Plotner, 2013 Revocable Trust, care of John Damos, ratification of a certificate of administrative approval to reshingle and replace the trim on the front and side of the structure located at 583 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Motion made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam Strybert votes to approve.
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
Okay.
All right, Dan Silver votes to approve as well.
We have 24-125 24-125, Bay Ridge Realty LLC, care of Roofing and Siding of Cape Cod. Ratification of certificate of administrative approval to replace the roof on the structure located at 751 Main Street.
This application was reviewed by Bob and Tim on November 4th and 5th, and it was to replace the roof shingles with a CertainTeed heather blend.
Okay, boy, you guys were running around.
They were working on it today.
Yeah, so this is just the ratification. The administrative approvals only need to be approved by 2 members, and then, checks and balances, it's
Yeah.
ratified by the full board. So the permit has been issued for it.
Okay, Doug.
Okay, so under Doug Grant will make a motion on administrative approval / exemption, application number 24-125, Bay Ridge Realty LLC, care of Roofing and Siding of Cape Cod, ratification of a certificate of administrative approval to replace the roof on the structure located at 751 Main Street as presented.
Darcy Seaton will second the motion.
Motion is made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam Stryver votes to approve.
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
Dan Silva votes to approve as well.
Doug Grattan will make a motion to adjourn.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Motion made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore approves.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam Stryver votes to approve.
Doug Grattan approves.
And Dan Silva votes to approve as well. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Sarah.